1-0!
How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the Barsteelers for our weekend update. A quick note before we start. It looks like Cork City may not be able to win the league tomorrow. Turner's Cross has taken some pretty hefty damage in Stormophilia, so we'll wait and see what happens there, but at the moment it looks like the game won't go ahead. Across the water this weekend, we're going to start actually away from the action. Sean Dyche made it kind of look like John Walter's knee injury is healing faster than expected. He initially was completely ruled out of the two playoff games. Sean Dyche kind of alluded to the fact that it was healing a bit quicker than first thought, so he could still have a chance to be involved. Obviously, Hendrick, Brady and Ward all feature for them as they drew 1-1 with West Ham, I think. It was 1-1 at Turf Moor. Elsewhere, Shane Duffy limped off with a groin injury for Brighton as they drew 1-1 with Everton. That's not ideal. Obviously, Duffy had a great game. He's played really well actually in the last couple of qualifiers. So, yeah, hopefully Duffy heals and will be available come a month's time. Elsewhere, Shane Long won a penalty for Southampton as they drew 2-2 with Newcastle. Rob Elliott and Kieran Clark also played in that game. In the Championship, David Meyler was actually sent off for Hull. I think they won that game, can't remember off the top of my head, but David Meyler gets sent off. Not ideal, obviously, misses Ireland's first leg of the playoff because of that last minute challenge on Wayne Hennessy for Wales. So, yeah, maybe indiscipline is kind of creeping into his game, but, you know, we shall wait and see. Sean Maguire, he got a goal, an assist, a very lucky goal, but he also limped off with a hamstring injury. So, hopefully that doesn't hamper his ability to take part in the playoffs, and he does of course heal. He's got a month, so maybe it'll work its way out. Aidan McGeady got a great goal for Sunderland. Again, continues to play really well for his club. Not so much international form, but sure, look, if he comes on in the playoffs even and scores a screamer or it touches his arse and goes in, who cares really? They all count. Elsewhere, Jason Malumbi, we spoke about him last week in our scouting report. He was on the bench for Brighton, so getting not just into League Cup games, getting on the bench for Premier League games, that's always a plus. We'll be back tomorrow with the playoff draw. Obviously, whatever happens, we'll be talking about it at length, so stay tuned, stay safe, and we shall see you tomorrow.